Alright, we got all the poles set and we put the grade board on level, which is just a 2x6 treated tongue and groove, and we'll end up putting multi-layers on the bottom. This building, the customer actually wants to leave the floor at a level, so he wants us to stair step the walls. What we're doing right now is putting the carrier header on. It's a 2x12 yellow pine number 1, one on each side. And what we do here is we nail it with a 40 penny ring shank galvanized. There's one there, hot dip galvanized, because the treatment in the pole now has copper in it, which can cause electrolysis if it's not a double dip galvanized. We've taken 2 galvanized carriage bolts, 10-inch, and we've drilled through the 6x6 poles. And there's a close-up. And this is to catch the load. The trusses are 4 foot on center, so every other truss will stack over a 6x6, but then to carry the load between the poles, you have to use the double 2x12s. Then it'll be 2x6 girts, 2 foot on center, on up. Alright, I'll zoom in here on the carriage bolts again. That top girt's 28 inches down because he's putting in a translucent sky band, then metal on below it. The 2x6 storm brace we run about every 70 feet diagonally to keep the wall from ever wanting to rack out of level. Yeah, the 6x6s are 4 feet down in the ground, 3 to 4, and we just basically compact the clay back in around it with a spud bar. The concrete footing is only on the bottom of the pole. You never want to encase concrete around these 6x6 timbers. They'll lead to a premature decay. Remember, if you put a timber like a 6x6 pressure treated, as long as the condensation can get away from it, the decay rate is 8 times longer than if it's sitting outside, because there's no air getting to the timber. So for anybody that thinks they won't last, these poles will probably last 100 years in the ground like this, as long as the drainage is kept well around it and no concrete is encasing the pole at all. The lift basket, we made that ourselves. You can't find anyone to sell you one anymore. They used to. Then the girts on the side walls are 2 foot on center, and they're 2x6s.